Welcome to our channel. Today, we're counting down the top 10 times celebs crashed and burned on live TV. You know, those moments where you're watching from your couch like, did that just happen? We've got wardrobe malfunctions that'll make you blush, on-stage meltdowns that'll make you cringe, and some behavior that's just plain bizarre. I'm talking career suicide attempts, folks. Trust me, you won't believe some of these moments. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready to relive some of the most epic celebrity meltdowns in television history. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more juicy content. 2009, remember skinny ties and Crocs with jeans? Yeah, bad times. But even worse for Taylor Swift because that's when Kanye West decided to make her acceptance speech all about him. Picture it. Taylor, young and innocent, wins Best Female Video for You Belong With Me. She's up on stage, glowing, thanking everyone, then BAM! Kanye materializes out of nowhere, grabs the mic and unleashes the line heard round the world. Yo Taylor, I'm really happy for you, Imma Let You Finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time. The crowd? Stunned. Taylor? Speechless. Beyoncé? Probably wondering what the hell was going on. It was awkward, it was rude, and it instantly became the most talked about moment in VMA history. Kanye, always the charmer, tried to defend himself, but the damage was done. He became persona non grata. Taylor got a whole album's worth of material out of it, and we got a masterclass in how not to behave in public. Thanks, Yeezy. Next up, we've got Tom Cruise, a man known for his intense stares and even more intense devotion to Scientology. But back in 2005, the world got a front row seat to his passionate love for Katie Holmes. And when I say passionate, I mean, dude lost his damn mind. Oprah Winfrey, the queen of daytime TV, was the lucky lady who witnessed this spectacle. Tom was on her show, ostensibly to promote a movie, but all anyone remembers is him bouncing on that poor, unsuspecting couch like a kid hopped up on pixie sticks. He was shouting about Katie from the rooftops, declaring his love with the kind of fervor that makes you check if there's a full moon. It was like watching a chihuahua on espresso, highly entertaining, but also a little unsettling. The media went wild, of course. Was it genuine love? Was it a PR stunt? Was Tom Cruise slowly morphing into a real-life Jack Nicholson character? We may never know, but one thing's for sure, that couch never looked the same. It's 2004 Super Bowl 38, the game's on the line, the tension is palpable, and millions of viewers are glued to their screens. Then, bam! Janet Jackson's boob makes an unscheduled appearance, courtesy of Justin Timberlake and his wandering hand. Now I'm no prude, but this wasn't some tasteful side boob action. This was a full-on, nipple-bearing extravaganza, and America lost its collective mind. The FCC went into overdrive, the phrase wardrobe malfunction became part of the national lexicon, and poor Janet got the brunt of the blame. Was it an accident? A publicity stunt? A conspiracy involving rogue costume designers? Who knows? But one thing's for sure. It was the most exciting thing to happen during that entire Super Bowl. Sorry, sports fans. Chapter 4. The Slap Heard Round the World. Fast forward to 2022, and we've got another Oscars ceremony. Another shocking moment that no one saw coming. This time, it's Will Smith, everyone's favorite Fresh Prince, who loses his cool and slaps Chris Rock right on live TV. Chris made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, which in retrospect probably wasn't the most sensitive move. But Will, apparently taking offense, decided to take matters into his own hands. He strode up on stage, slapped Chris across the face, and then proceeded to yell obscenities from his seat. The audience was stunned. The viewers at home were left wondering if they were hallucinating, and Chris Rock handled the whole thing with way more grace than I would have. The internet, of course, exploded, with memes and hot takes flying faster than Will Smith's hand across that stage. It was a wild, uncomfortable, and frankly pretty sad moment that reminded us that even the most beloved celebrities are capable of losing their cool in spectacular fashion. Chapter 5. Glitter and Glitches. Let's be honest, when it comes to New Year's Eve performances, the bar is set pretty low. But Mariah Carey, the queen of high notes and even higher demands, managed to limbo under it with her disastrous 2016 performance. Decked out in a sparkly gown that would make a disco ball jealous, Mariah took to the stage in Times Square, ready to ring in the new year with her signature vocal stylings. But alas, it was not meant to be. Technical difficulties plagued her performance from the start, leaving her unable to hear her backing track. Now, most performers would try to power through, maybe crack a joke or just get off the stage as quickly as possible. But not Mariah. She spent most of the performance wandering around the stage, occasionally muttering into the microphone, and generally looking like she wished she were anywhere else. The internet, of course, had a field day. Memes were born, hashtags were created, and Mariah's New Year's Eve debacle became an instant classic in the annals of live TV disasters. Chapter 6. Caught lip-syncing. Remember Ashley Simpson, Jessica's little sister who tried to make a name for herself in the music industry? Well, her shot at stardom took a nosedive during a 2004 performance on Saturday Night Live. Ashley was all set to wow the crowd with her hit song, Pieces of Me. She started singing, the music was pumping, and then, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. As she launched into the second verse, the pre-recorded vocals from the first verse started playing again. Oops! You could practically hear the collective gasp from the audience. Ashley, clearly flustered, did a little jig, awkwardly smiled at the camera, and then basically ran off the stage. It was a train wreck of epic proportions, and the internet went wild. Ashley tried to blame it on acid reflux, but the damage was done. Her credibility as a live performer was shot, and her music career never quite recovered. Chapter 7. Baby on Board and Over the Balcony. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, a musical genius, and, as it turns out, a guy who probably shouldn't have been left alone with a baby. Back in 2002, the world watched in horror as Michael dangled his infant son blanket over a hotel balcony in Berlin. I mean, I get it, babies are cute, and you want to show them off to the world, but there are safer ways to do it than holding them over a 4-story drop with one arm. The images of Michael casually dangling his son over the railing were broadcast around the globe, sparking outrage and disbelief. People were horrified, child protection services were called, and Michael? Well, he released a statement saying he was caught up in the excitement of the moment. Yeah, okay, Mike. It was a bizarre and unsettling incident that tarnished Michael's image and left everyone wondering what the heck he was thinking. Chapter 8. Gimme More, Energy. Britney Spears, the pop princess of the late 90s and early 2000s. She was everywhere with catchy songs, iconic music videos, and dance moves that launched 1,000 imitations. But then came 2007, and with it one of the most infamous VMA performances of all time. Britney took to the stage to perform her new single, Gimme More. Expectations were high, but what followed was, well, it wasn't pretty. She seemed disoriented. Her dancing was lackluster and her signature energy was nowhere to be found. The performance was widely panned, with critics and fans alike wondering what had happened to the pop star they once knew. It was a sad and uncomfortable spectacle that marked a turning point in Britney's career. Chapter 9. Confessions of a Late-Night Host. David Letterman, the king of late-night sarcasm and awkward pauses, found himself in the hot seat in 2009 when he confessed to having affairs with women who worked on his show. It all went down during an episode of The Late Show, and it was about as awkward as you'd expect. He started off by saying he had something he needed to get off his chest, and then proceeded to detail his extramarital dalliances with the kind of deadpan delivery that only he could pull off. The audience was stunned, the guests looked like they wanted to disappear, and the whole thing was just plain uncomfortable. It was a bizarre and unexpected turn of events, and it led to a media circus that followed Letterman for months. He eventually apologized to his wife and staff, but the damage was done. Chapter 10. Winning at being completely unhinged. Last but not least, we have Charlie Sheen, the Warlock himself, and his epic meltdown of 2011. Charlie, never one to shy away from the spotlight, went on a media rampage giving bizarre interviews, trashing his former colleagues and generally behaving like a man who had completely lost touch with reality. His most infamous interview was probably his chat with ABC News, where he uttered the now iconic phrase, winning. He also claimed to have tiger blood and Adonis DNA, whatever that means. It was a train wreck of epic proportions, and the internet couldn't get enough of it. Charlie's meltdown was a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame, fortune, and probably a whole lot of other substances. It was also a reminder that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Outro until next time. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 celebrity TV meltdowns that made us cringe, laugh, and question everything we thought we knew about our favorite stars. From Kanye's infamous interruption to Charlie Sheen's descent into madness, these moments will forever be etched in the annals of television history. Hopefully, these cautionary tales will serve as a reminder to always be kind, rewind, or delete your social media before you do something stupid, and maybe lay off the tiger blood. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.